Hello everyone, in this video I'll be painting Hysilens from Star Rail. I'm not very up to date with the game. I haven't really started Penacony yet, so I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce their name. So do correct me if I'm wrong. I'm starting off by making a nice coffee. It's actually decaf though, because I realised caffeine was making my hands a bit shaky, so on days I'm painting I try not to have any caffeine at all, apart from maybe like a green tea or something. It's been so hot and sunny for the last few weeks. It's been so nice painting with the sun like shining on my side. But I do miss wearing like cozy jumpers and hoodies and stuff. And actually at the time of recording this voiceover it's September 2nd and I'm wearing a nice comfy hoodie, but it's actually starting to get really sunny outside, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep it on. And yes, there is a tub of ice cream melting in the window. I just put it there so that it can get softer so I can eat it, so then it's not a block of ice. I find watercolour really therapeutic, but I didn't realise that watching me paint watercolour would also be therapeutic, so editing this video is actually really comforting in some weird kind of way. I apologise if some of these clips are a little bit wobbly. I'm using one hand to hold the phone and then another hand to paint, so it's a bit difficult. I do have a tripod, but I find it really difficult to get the right angle so that it's like pointing directly onto the painting and so it's not in the way. But like watching this back, I think the phone camera's stabilization is pretty good. I really liked like the muted color palette for this character. It's like nice pastel purples and then also like a dull purpley bluey black colour for like the details and stuff. I do need some kind of sharper brush to paint these little bits, so I can see I'm struggling there. And I find that whenever I get a new brush with a nice sharp tip, it never lasts. Like it lasts maybe one painting or something like that. And I do have like brush soap and cleaners and stuff, but they never seem to get the point back to normal, and I don't know if maybe cutting the tip would help. I don't know, that might just damage the bristles. But I guess I could try with like an old, really damaged looking brush. I do have prints of this painting available on my Etsy and my store, casualrabbit.com, if you're interested. And I had to stop shipping to the US for about a week or two because of like all the tariff chaos and stuff, but US shipping is back now, and I'm also able to ship to the EU, which I haven't for probably like a year or something like that. So that's really exciting because I often get comments from people in, say, Germany or France, like, oh no, you can't ship to the EU, or when will you be able to ship there again? And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm so sorry, but I finally figured it out, so yay. This nice pop of like pinky red is so nice. I really enjoyed painting like the corally bits and these gloves because it really made the whole painting come together. Lining the painting is one of my favourite stages of painting because it's so, you have to be so meticulous, and I really enjoy that, and it makes everything feel a bit more complete and more neat and tidy, I guess. To have a break from painting because my wrist was hurting, so I decided to bleach my hair. My roots have gotten longer than they should have, so it was a bit difficult, especially when you get to the back and it's like I balance a mirror on top of our dehumidifier and then try and get the angle right so I can see the back of my head and everything. And I ended up dyeing my hair a nice bright red after this, which you'll probably see in a bit. And here I'm just adding like the nice white highlights, which is the final stage. And again, it just makes the whole painting feel a lot more complete and finished. Especially the white dots in the eyes, I really like doing that. Ah, see, there's the red hair and me, hello! I don't think there's much more of this video left, it's just me doing the final touches of like white highlights and maybe a little bit more lining, so I guess I'll just leave you here now and put some music on. So thank you for watching the video, and if you stayed this long, thank you, I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoyed watching me paint Hysilens. And I hope me rambling about I can't even remember what is somewhat entertaining. I'm gradually getting a little bit more comfortable talking to my phone and speaking over a video, but it's still a little bit challenging, but I'll get there eventually. Thank you for watching. Bye! bye.